Welcome to Brown Betties, where you can find brown girls in color. This is going to be a tutorial on how to achieve a nice natural brow. Sometimes we don't always want to do anything extra to our brows, we just want to fill them in and create a nice natural look. Okay, so let's get right into it. Now for your eyebrows, there are many different products you can use. You can use powders, you can use gels, you can use pencils, anything that you feel gives you the desired look, as well as a product that is easy for you to use and you're able to apply it. Then we have the tools you use to apply these products. Some people use concealer to conceal around the eyebrows to make them look more defined. You may use a spoolie brush to comb out your eyebrows to make all of the hairs go in the direction that you want them to. Sometimes you may need a tweezer to tweeze out some extra hairs that are there, a scissor to even out the hair, and maybe even an angle brush to apply some of the products that you're going to use for your eyebrows. Okay, so let's get into this tutorial. The first tool that I'll be using is called a spoolie brush. This is the wand that you usually find in your mascara. You can find these at any beauty supply or anywhere that they sell makeup, okay? You do not want any product on it, so you don't want to use the one that you have in your mascara. You just want to have a clean, nice spoolie brush. Using the spoolie brush, I'm just going to be combing out my eyebrows and brushing all of the hair in the direction that I want them to go. Starting with the very front of my brow, I'll be brushing that upward, and then with the end of my brow, I'll be brushing that on an angle to go down. The first product I'll be using on my brows is a pencil. This is a MAC eyebrow pencil in the color Stud, which is a nice deep brown. That's another thing that really matters when it comes to your brows. You don't really want to all the time use a black, because a black might just be a little bit too stark for the eyes, and it might make your eyebrows look really deep and dark, and you just want to kind of play off your actual hair tone. So if you have a dark, like a 1B kind of hair, which is like a dark brown, you might want to go with something like Stud. Now you can definitely fill in your entire eyebrows with this pencil. However, for this tutorial purposes, I'll be just outlining the edges of my brows. So I'm going to go a little above what my natural brow shape is and just do an outline from the top and to the bottom just to create the desired shape that I'm looking for. Again, we're outlining our brows. We're just going to take that pencil and apply it right over where the natural brow line would be. Okay, so the line that's already there, we're just going to go right above that and to create the desired shape that we're looking for. Okay guys, this is a lot of trial and error. You're going to have to play with your brows, see what looks good on your face, see what tools you really like to use and which tools you are able to use to create the desired look you're going for. On to our last product we'll be using is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade in the color Chocolate. Now, Anastasia Beverly Hills has become the leading brand when it comes to eyebrows. They make so many different products that I feel as if you should at least find one product that you're able to use comfortably. This pomade is basically like a brow cream. And we're just going to be taking an angle brush, applying it to that cream, and we're going to go right inside of the line we have created to fill in the brows now. When it comes to the front, we're going to use that angle brush in an upward motion, and we're going to wing it out at the end and just slide our angle brush down to create the look that we're going for. Another tip, when we're doing the brows to create a nice natural look, we don't want to put too much product at the very beginning of the brows. So we're going to go back in there and brush that all out with our spoolie brush. Really concentrating on the front of the brows because we want it to look natural. So it should be somewhat of a fade. It should go from a light in the beginning to more of a darker on the ends. Once again, we're just filling in what we have already created. We have the outline for the brows, and we're just filling that in with our pomade. And we're making sure that we aren't adding too much of the pomade to the very front of the eyebrow, and we're keeping it as natural as possible. Last but not least, once again, pull out that spoolie brush, hit up the front of those brows, brush everything out. If you've messed up, you can go back in with your spoolie and kind of recreate the brow look that you're going for. The spoolie brush is a kind of a must-have, guys. Okay, so we're doing a left to a right and a right to a left, just to let you guys see these eyebrows. And once again, I'm so grateful that you have watched this tutorial, and I really hope it helped you out to try to create that natural brow look that you may be going for sometime.